A lot can be locked up, and a lot is on the line for the New England Patriots as they take on the 2-9 Dallas Cowboys, who at this point are just trying to salvage their season. The Patriots can lock up the conference and lock up a possible bye and the 2 seed all in the next couple weeks. They start with a conference this afternoon in Dallas. Today's uniform preview, we will have the Cowboys in blue today for the second time as they wear their alternate classic. They wore that and they lost Sunday night against the Vikings. As the Patriots will be in white. It is very typical for Belichick to do this because the Cowboys have struggled in white. Let's go out to AT&T Stadium where Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis are on the call. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Cowboys are starting the new 2016 QB in the future, as Jerry Jones told us earlier today, Dak Prescott.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, getting set for today's matchup as we join you from AT&T Stadium.
8-3 Patriots, 2-9 Cowboys.
Welcome everybody alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've got a great one in store for you here. And Charles,
Patriots are white today.
Really, you look at it on paper, pretty evenly matched.
Love the preparation. Love how everything builds to a crescendo. And when you have an evenly matched game, is it going to be a mistake that changes things? Or is someone going to make a big play that breaks things open? I can't wait to find out.
We're ready. We hope you're ready. So you'll bring it out of the end zone. And there's a flag on the play. And a return there will be punted at the 19. So a rough spot to take the snap from here. There they go, sacked. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Operating near their own end zone. On the ground, it's Clark. And he's hit for a loss. Back deep in their own territory. And again. That is a stop by Church. So the running attempt fails them, and now they will have to punt it away. And now the return. So he's finally brought down to get before a really good game. So here come the Cowboys out of the field with excellent position to get things started. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott. First and 10. Tosses left side. And a nice grab there for the reception. Dez Bryant, certainly one of the go-to guys, if not the go-to guy for this offensive unit.
One of the most talked about players in the league, as well as one of the most productive receivers. He attacks the football downfield.
The starting lineups here brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. And bringing it down there, Ryan. Simple slant route and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
And on first down. Handoff. Moving left side. Not much daylight there. Whatever was there, stepped out quickly.
It seems like whenever people talk about Chris Long, the number one thing they discuss is his motor and how relentless he is. Let's not forget, he's also a superior athlete.
Second and 7. And a quick drop. This time over the middle. And he's able to haul it in. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
First down and goal. The ball is loose.
Coaches tell us all the time that you make your own luck as a team, but I don't know that that's really totally true. Defense did everything right on that play and created a loose football, yet the offense ended up with it.
Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. Shotgun snap. Left side throw, and it's complete. A really nice game.
As a defender, you're never crazy about a completion, but anything that doesn't result in a first down, you're going to be happy about. The key is to make sure it stays that way all game long. No missed tackles that turn into big plays.
Third down and goal from the 6. The tight end changing his position. To the air attack. And there's a flag on the field. And of course, the defense is going to accept this penalty. Third and goal now. Maybe the offensive coordinator thinking blitz here. Shotgun snap here. Middle of the field throw. And the connection not made. Incomplete pass.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Should be an easy short look for the kicker. And the kicker converts to give 3 points to his team. First quarter done. Will quarter number 2 bring more points? We'll see. So far, it's an offensive struggle. Defense is dominating. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
One quarter in, the Cowboys have a 3-0 lead. Right now.
Welcome back, everybody. An offensive struggle, a defensive feast. That's what we've had to this point.
Sounds about right. As we go back to the sideline, see what the Patriots will do in response. So far, Dak Prescott has been fairly efficient. He could be the starting Cowboys QB going forward.
And on first down, on the ground, it's Blunt. And it's a tackle by Lee.
The defense did a good job containing the run there and holding them to a short gain.
Ten yards still left on second down. Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. And it's caught. And he's tackled right around the 21.
Plenty of credit to the defense for not giving up the first down, but offensive coaches will tell their receivers, you've got to know where the sticks are. Run your routes deep enough in order for us to pick that up.
Seven yards remaining here on third down. Shotgun formation. Throws to his right. Caught. And that was his first carry of the day.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
And on first down, they'll put it in the belly of the running back. Running right side. And able to pick up some good yardage.
These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. These are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game. trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later.
Second and 5 here. On the ground, it's Blunt, moving left side. And this time the stop made by Barry Church.
That's a good job there to move the chains. The more first downs you pick up, better shape you'll be in as an offense.
And on 1st and 10 now. Excellent coverage that time as it falls incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Second and 10. Draw play. Up the middle he goes. The stop by Sean Lee. And the offense needs 7 out of this play on 3rd down. So an entertaining first half, and now we have hit the 2-minute mark. Third and 7. They'll operate from the gun. Tries it over the middle, and it's complete. Just a shade inside the 35 to the 34 that time. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
It's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
Getting set on 1st down. Catches the snap out of the gun. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the shotgun. Brady launches this thing. And that one almost taken away by the defense, but it falls innocently to the ground.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Drive, the defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. And he makes the catch. A gain of 12.
It's not the most glamorous route that a receiver can run, but how crisply did he run the out route in order to make that play successful?
3 points down, but that can all change if this field goal try is good. And the field goal try is successful as he splits the uprights.
Nice kick there to tie it up, but we've got plenty of twists and turns left to go in this game.
Kickoff team, they all appear set. And the return will get them to the 22. And the quarterback on an island of his own here. The snap from the gun. Going downfield, and it sails over the head of the intended target. Incomplete pass as the secondary is able to hold strong.
It was launched beautifully in the right place, just out of reach.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Shotgun formation. Tries the right side. Can't connect that time. Incomplete pass.
Whether you deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. And now it is 4th down after that stop. And now the timeout is taken by the defense. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Run play unsuccessful on 3rd down, and now they will have to punt. And he has 10 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Takes a snap out of the gun. And he's looking to go long. And that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Second down and 10. A throw to the flat, and he brings it in for the catch. A gain of 12.
For all you young defenders out there, when you're in zone defense, you have to know where your holes are and find a way to adjust when the offense tries to attack them.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. From the gun. Goes right side, and it's complete. 2 yards. And the offensive side, they're going to stop the game with the timeout. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
Second down and 7. The snap from the gun. Not enough mustard, incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Third and 7. They'll operate from the gun. And he pulls it in.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
And now first down following that long gain. Shotgun snap. And that's the third time he's been brought down for a sack. And here the offense is going to burn a timeout. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gunn alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. He won't need any more than a pitching wedge from this distance. And the ball sails through the uprights for 3 points.
For a defense that let an offense drive down the field, that's the best end result they can get. They have them kick a field goal and not give up a touchdown.
And we are teed up and ready to go. Taken to the ground, but not before a good pickup for the offense. After 2 quarters of play, points at a premium. Low-scoring defensive battle is what we've seen, and we'll find out if the second half has anything different in store after this timeout. Getting set for half number 2. Let's take a quick look at the numbers for the first half. And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. And here we go with the start of the third quarter. Welcome back here on EA Sports. And the kick return stopped at the 20, so essentially it works the same as a touchback. And they'll set up out of the pistol. It's a handoff this time. Hightower will be credited with the tackle. 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap here. He brings it in for the catch and picks up some nice yardage.
People like to see sacks and big hits in the open field, but sometimes the bend and don't break philosophy works awfully well for a defense. They still have to find a way to score points, and as long as you're not giving those up, you're doing just fine.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. And the pass does not hit its target. It falls incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Second and 10. Shotgun formation. And he brings it in. And a good chunk of yardage there.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
Three yards left to grab here on third down. And a big tight end shifting around. They'll operate from the gun. Incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
So a nice chunk of yardage there before he's taken down the ground. So everybody split out wide. The QB by himself. Catches the snap out of the gun. Fires into the teeth of the D. Unable to hit the mark, and it drops down incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
So 2nd and 10 here. Back to the air they go. Slings it left side. Brings it in.
That one was whistled in there. If you're a receiver, you have to get your hands on it so it doesn't get to your body because that one is going to hurt.
And on first down, from the shotgun. Throws right side. He could not hang on, and it falls to the ground.
Just got ahead of himself there, Brandon. Trying to run before he secured the ball.
Second down and 10. On the ground, it's blocked. And he's hit right away. The snap from the gun. Get some air underneath this one, and nobody left to beat. He's in the clear. And it's a New England Patriots touchdown. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. And the extra point attempt forthcoming. And he splits the uprights for the PAT. And the kicker set. We're just about ready. He's going to test his luck here. And it's happened on the return at the 22-yard line. The offense will operate from the pistol. Little motion now from the tight end. They'll go on the ground. Able to pick up some good yardage.
Brandon, that's a body blow type of a run. The type of run that if you keep getting them and accumulating them throughout the game, that'll really wear a defense down as we get to the fourth quarter.
Second and a short 2. The stop by Patrick Chung. Three yards to pick up the first here on third. Shotgun formation. Fires to his right side. Just a gain of 1.
Brandon, that's a good job by the defense. They gave up a completion, but they got the stop short of the first down marker.
They were able to get the pass completion, but could not pick up the first, and they will punt. Amendola to return it. So he's finally brought down, but not before a really good game. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Takes a snap out of the gun. Got the throw right under duress, but incomplete.
Brandon, you'll remember in our meetings, the defensive coordinator said they have to get after the quarterback and harass it. Looks like he knew what he was talking about.
And on 2nd and 10 now. From the gun. Throws it over the middle. Passes short. Left it short. It's incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They tried their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Third down and 11. The snap from the gun. And it is caught. And there's a stop by Church. So they're able to connect and defeat the man coverage on that one, Parker.
And the wide receiver, Brandon, was able to recognize that it was man coverage, even though the defensive back was playing off.
So after that big play, let's see if they kept their defense maybe on their heels. On the ground, it's blocked. A really nice game. So that does it for 3 quarters of action. The final quarter, the fourth, will be coming up after this timeout. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Time to begin the final stanza here, the fourth quarter, as we welcome you back. I'm Brandon Gordon, and to my left, Charles Davis. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's blocked. And able to pick up some good yardage. And the defensive backs they set up in the quarters look defensively. They'll operate from the gun. And it is complete. He caught it. Brought down by Rolando McClain.
For all you young quarterbacks out there, zone coverage was red on that play. They immediately found the right routes to run in order to defeat it.
Second down now. The handoff to the back. And he has 10 yards. Good run there. That will get the offense a first down.
Terrific vision. Saw the cut, dove for the hole, and got the first down.
And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal. To the right side. Brought down that time by Scandrick.
The goal line defense is doing the best job it possibly can, trying to make it as hard as possible for the offense to score.
Second and goal to go now. The handoff and a touchdown there on the short run.
Well, starting Prescott wasn't a smart idea if you're a Cowboys fan, because the Patriots have walked over you. What a way to give you quite the challenge with your first start as a quarterback, then end up playing one of the toughest teams in the NFL, probably the toughest team. Granted, you have 13 points, and you can make up some of it, but you're going to need a miracle. And as of right now, with that touchdown, the Patriots have actually clinched the East. And with Denver scoring a touchdown pretty much at the exact same instant, with the same exact run play, Denver and New England have locked up the West and East in the AFC, and they can lock up their byes next week. Denver can lock it up on Sunday night against Minnesota, and New England can lock up their bye Monday night in Green Bay. And the 2 seed as well.
And on first down. And he's able to haul it in. And bringing it down there, Ryan.
Brandon, that was a good completion there. He read his zone early on, and he found a hole in the defense.
The defense here in a dime look. Shotgun snap. Tries the left side. Left it short, and it's incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Quarter, 2-minute warning about the hit, and it looks like they're going to get one more play in.
It'll be interesting to see what they try and do on this play. Do they try and take a shot, or do they just try to get to the 2-minute warning?
Nearly picked off, but he dropped it. And with that, we arrive at the 2-minute warning.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
A pistol look this time. And that one almost taken away by the defense, but it falls innocently to the ground.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football, complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
So a nickel formation here for the defense. Shotgun snap here. And the defense holds strong. Offense cannot convert on fourth down.
A little bit of relief there for the defense. They thought a catch was about the result. Instead, it's a play for them.
So 1st and 10. And again, looking for some space in the middle of the line. Coverage there in a hurry, and down he goes immediately.
How about the defensive lineman? That's where good run defense begins, with the guys up front. When they hold the line, hold the point of attack, that allows everyone else to get there and make tackles.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Blunt. And that's a touchdown late in this affair. And that score should be the proverbial icing on the old cake.
What kind of cake?
I go white cake peanut butter frosting.
I like the way you think. And I think they may celebrate with exactly that cake when this game's over.
I'm going down to the locker room. And they'll line up now for the extra point. And the PAT goes through the uprights. In the kickoff team, they all appear set. And he's brought down right around the 23. That's where the return ends. And the quarterback on his own island here in the backfield. Snap comes back out of shotgun formation. And he drops the pass.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
Offense looking to avoid a third and long. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. And the pass is incomplete. He left it short.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They tried their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
3rd down and 10. They'll operate from the gun. McCourty snags it for the interception. Breaks the tackle. And the defense makes the stop.
Naturally, we're going to say it was a poor pass, but the defensive guys say it was just a great play by them. They broke on the football, picked it off, and gave some momentum to their team.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Clark. And he is stopped.
This is where clock awareness really comes into play. I don't expect this offense to snap the ball with more than 2 seconds left on the play clock on each and every down.
And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play.
Well,
So the final whistle blows.
Prescott's debut was quite ugly, to say the least. The Patriots have locked up the East, the AFC, this number 2 seed as well. Denver locked up the number 1 seed just a few minutes ago. And those of you who were expecting Prescott to try to upset the Patriots and delay that time, well, don't hold your breath. That's all I'm going to say. Final score today from Dallas, Texas, in an absolute bloodbath. The Patriots 27, the Dallas Cowboys 3. Coming up on CBS is 60 Minutes, followed by your local news. If you want more primetime football, please tune to NBC for Sunday Night Football and Football Night in America. From San Diego, California, Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth are on the call as always. So long from AT&T Stadium.